Hi guys, we're going to talk about multiplying a polynomial by a monomial. And what's going to happen here is we're going to use the distributive property, if you remember that. It's the rainbows. So we have a negative 3x times 7x squared minus x plus 4. So when we write this out, I'm going to write this out the long way just to show you what we're timesing. And then we have another a negative 3x times, this is going to be plus a negative, so it is going to be a negative x here. And then a negative 3x times 4. So remember, when we're multiplying variables, we're adding the exponent. So there's imaginary 1 right here. And the coefficients you can go ahead and multiply. So it's going to be a negative 21 x to the third. And then we have a negative 3 and a negative 1 because there's an imaginary 1 here. And imaginary 1's on the x's, so that's going to be a positive 3x squared. Then we have a negative 3x times 4. It's going to stay as an x because we don't have another variable to multiply it by, so it's going to be a minus 12x. And that's going to be your answer because we cannot combine any of those like terms because the variables are different. So pretty much what we're doing is distributing whatever on the outside to the inside, and then we have to add the exponents because that's what you do when you multiply powers. Let's try another one. For this one, we have 2p on the outside times the quantity, negative 4p squared plus 5p. So we're going to distribute. So we have a negative 2 times negative 4 is going to be a negative 8. And p to the first power times p to the second. We add the exponent, so it's going to be p to the third. Then we have 2 times 5, which is 10. And then we have p times p to the first power, which is going to be p to the second power. And that's our answer. And we can't combine these because they're different exponents. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can do this one on your own. It's our last example. Okay, so we're going to distribute the 3x cubed to each term inside. So we have 3 times 2 is going to be 6. X to the, we add these together, it's going to be x to the fifth. Then we have 3 times negative 5. If you want to change this to plus the opposite of, go ahead. 3 times a negative 5 is going to be a negative 15. And then we're going to have x to the fourth power. And that's going to be our answer. That's all I really have for you today. We are going to have a quiz on Wednesday over adding, subtracting, multiplying polynomials. And so we're probably just going to do an activity. We're not going to have any homework in class over this. We're probably just going to do board work. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me or ask in class. That would be great. Thanks. Have a great evening.